And a pleasant good evening to you here from Central South Carolina on the campus of Southern Wesleyan University for today's Conference Carolinas baseball action between Chowan of the Eagles and your Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Stepping to the plate first for Chowan, we have Anthony Jefferson, the center fielder. Aaron Bennett on the mound for the Warriors here in the top of the first inning, and it's time to play ball. First pitch delivered, strike straight down the middle to get this game 1 of the 3-game series started. Games 2 and 3, mind you, have been moved from their original scheduled game time. Originally 12 and 3, now 1 and 4. So each of tomorrow's doubleheader games bumped up an hour. Second pitch hangs low, 1-1 count now. Jefferson hitting .216 on the year for the Hawks. Third pitch of the bat from Bennett. Jefferson showed bunt, pulled back as it falls low, now 2-1. Bennett's pitch flies high. 3-1 count now to Jefferson. Three-one pitch from Bennett. And that'll miss inside for ball 4 as Anthony Jefferson will draw the first walk of the game for Chowan. Nick Rose now stepping to the plate for the Warriors. Overall, that was the 10th batter that Aaron Bennett has walked this season for the Warriors. First pitch pitches outside, now a 1-0 count to Rose. Runner first and a 1-0 count here from Bennett. Bennett entered today's game with a 4.89 ERA and a 2-1 record on the season. Checks first base. Jefferson gets back safely. Still. Welcome back here to Warrior Baseball on the SWU Sports Network. Apologize for some technical difficulties on the broadcast earlier. Here in the second inning at the plate there was Jack Kane, and he'll send a stand-up double out into right field on an 0-1 pitch. Trenton Lee now at the plate for the Hawks here with no down. And a runner at second. Bennett on the mound for the Warriors now.
Number 12, Trenton Lee.
No outs here and a runner at second for Chowan. Bennett throws one low, ball 1. Glad to have you with us here today on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. You can visit all SWU athletic information on the web at www.swuathletics.com. Bennett throws one straight down the middle, now 1-1. Lee just watched that one flow by. Here, straight down the middle. Runner at second after the inning leadoff double from Jack Kane. Lee will call time at the plate on a 1-1 count.
Y'all want to know something funny? We had this player at SMC. His name was Trentavious, but everybody called him Trap. So he got the people in the PA to say Trap instead of Trentavious.
Pitch delivered. Register as a strike. Now 1-2. Makes contact there. It'll flip over to Sute at short. Flips over to first for Bent. The out's there. And that'll put one down in the inning. Kane will move over to third. Dallas Trevena now at the plate for the Hawks with one down.
Now batting number 11, Dallas Trevena.
The Warriors in a very similar situation to this in the first with one out and a runner at third. Bennett got back-to-back strikeouts. What will he do here? Top of the second inning. Makes contact, flipper over to Timo Shaw at third, flips over to Bent and gets the tough out. And what a play there by Timo Shaw. Takes one in the dirt, rolls over, flips it, and the throw was dead on the money for Quentin Bent. Did not even have to stretch for that one. Incredible throw there by Timo Shaw.
Now batting number 2, Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson at the plate now for Chowan with two outs here in the top of the second inning. And there's not many names that you think, wow, his parents knew what they were doing. Harley Davidson's parents definitely did. Two down here in the inning. Davidson at the plate. They have Kane over at third. Strike delivered. Now an 0-1 count.
Harley Davidson.
0-1 now to Davidson. Bennett just misses the strike zone. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss there from Davidson. Now 1-2. One-two count here with two outs. Bennett on the mound looking for a strikeout. Makes contact and it'll sail foul. Chowan does have a runner over at third here in this scoreless affair. The second consecutive inning, they've got a base runner over there. Left one stranded back in the first after Bennett got back-to-back strikeouts with one out to strand the runner. Two outs here in a 1-2 count to Davidson. Bennett from the mound looking for the payoff pitch. Gets him to chase it, and he'll sit him down. Aaron Bennett, great through two innings. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Warriors looking for some offensive firepower at the plate. We'll see what they can do on the other side. Stay tuned. More Warrior baseball still to come on the SWU Sports Network. Back here for Warrior Baseball. 1-1 count here to Quentin Bent. And the bottom of the second inning. Makes contact, sends that one a mile high, just not far enough out. And it'll sail into the glove of the center fielder for 1 down. Julio Justo stepping to the plate for the Warriors now with 1 down.
Now batting, number 12, Julio Justo.
Justo, a great bat for this Warrior offense, hitting .333 on the season. Starting all 22 games up to this point. That one a bounce off the pitcher's glove. Third baseman tries it, won't get there in time. That will go down as a hit, I believe. Hard hit ball back to the pitcher. Really couldn't get his command on there. Tough play to call. But it goes down as a hit in the scorer's book. Tanner Glass stepping to the plate here to see if he can break through for the Warriors.
Number 4, Tanner Glass.
Justo over at first with 1 out. Glass takes one down the middle for strike 1. Lets that one hang low, now 1-1. Glass sends one foul, now 1-2. A scoreless affair here in the bottom of the second inning with Chowan and the Warriors. 1-2 count to Tanner Glass with 1 out. Justo stands over at first. Beekler will check first for Justo. He'll get back safely. Glass makes contact. He'll send that one. That's going to be a single out into right field. And Justo will stop at second. And the Warriors now have 2 runners on here with 1 out. Connor Ewing now at the plate for the Warriors here with just 1 down and 2 on. Connor hitting .246 on the season with 4 RBIs. Ewing fouls one back for strike 1. Justo is the lead runner at second. Glass over at first after back-to-back singles from the Warriors. 1-1 to Ewing. Takes strike 2. One-two count to Connor Ewing with 1 down in the inning. Ewing makes contact, sends that one out into left field. He's going back, and the outfielder's not going to be able to get there. And they're going to say he can round the bases. Home run from Connor Ewing. 3-run shot out to left field.
Home run, number 28, Connor Ewing.
Ewing sends one out into left field. Thankfully about 25 feet short of my car. And the Warriors take a 3-0 lead now in the bottom of the second inning. That was a tough ball to judge there as it bounced out of the foul pole. The Warriors now with a commanding 3-0 lead over Chowan here after Ewing's bomb. Ty King Richards at the plate with a 1-0 count. Now 2-0. Richards hits one back to the shortstop, who took a step backwards. Richards going to get there in time. His speed beat the throw. And the Warriors stay alive here in the bottom of the second inning. Richards over at first base. DJ Ludwig now into the box for Mike Gillespie's squad.
Now batting, number 10, DJ Ludwig.
One out in the inning. Ludwig takes a strike on the top outside corner.
I thought he was like a sophomore.
Ludwig takes one high, 1-1. Checks first. Richards gets back safely. Swing and a miss from Ludwig. Makes it a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss from Ludwig. He'll go down on strikes. Now 2 outs in the inning. Timo Schau back around to the top of the lineup for the Warriors here.
Now batting, number 2, Timo Schau.
Schau 0 for 1 in today's game. Takes one low in the dirt for ball 1. High, 2-0. Two-0 count to Timo Schau. 1 in the dirt, 3-0. With 2 outs, Ty King Richards stands over at first. Timo Schau at the plate, and the Warriors are holding on to a 3-0 lead. And Schau will go on 4 straight pitches and take first base, and the Warriors now have 2 on with Sean Sute at the plate. And a mound visit is in order for Chowan. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, the Warriors a 3-0 lead thanks to Connor Ewing's 3-run homer out to left field. Two down here in the second inning. Warriors lead 3-0. Sean Sute at the plate for the Warriors. 2 on as well. Richards, the lead runner, at second. Sute fouls one back for strike 1. Biegler will check second base, or look like he appeared to want to from the mound. Pulls back. Now on an 0-1 count. High. Now 1-1.
7 hours?
Strike two.
That is a long ride, yo. That's ridiculous.
1-2 count here to Sute at the plate with 2 outs. High at the letters, now 2-2.
I thought Mount Olive had the longest drive.
Tosses one outside, now a full count.
I knew Barton was kind of far too.
3-2 count here to Sute at the plate with 2 outs. And it's time for the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss from Sute, and that'll end the inning. We're through 2 in the books, 7 to go, and the Warriors hold a 3-0 lead over Chowan. Stay tuned, more Warrior baseball still to come on the SWU Sports Network. Here in the top of the 3rd inning on the SWU Sports Network, Bennett tosses one high for a ball. Now 2-0. There's a strike. Now 2-1. Nicholas Lees at the plate for Chowan here. The Hawks trail the Warriors 3-0. Lees makes contact. He'll send that out into center field, and it'll drop. And Chowan has their 2nd hit of the ball game, and now runner over to first with no outs. Back to the top of the order we go, and Anthony Jefferson, who had the other Hawks hit back in the 1st inning, is now stepping back to the plate. Jefferson hits one over to Sute, flips it over to second, and we can't flip the double play in time, but the Warriors do get one out, and they get the lead runner out. So Jefferson will be safe over at first after a fielder's choice, And Lees will be out at second after the flip, 6-4.
At least I didn't see the other thing.
Mick Rose now at the plate for the Hawks. Went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Nick Rose. Holly, 7 hours?
They'll check first over for Jefferson. He'll get back in time. One out here in the top of the third inning. Tosses one high outside, ball one. They'll check first. Jefferson gets back safe here on a 1-0 count with one out here in the top of the third. Rose will make contact, send that one out into left field, and that'll drop for a hit. And that'll be a stand-up double for Rose. And the Hawks now are threatening with runners at second and third with one out. Jared Fry stepping to the box for the Hawks.
Now batting, number 7, Jared Fry.
One out here in the top of the third inning. Runners at second and third for Chowan. Fry at the plate. Bennett remains on the mound for the Warriors here. First pitch of the bat delivered. Curveball gets inside for strike one. Oh, 1 here to Fry. Foul that one back to the visiting bullpen. 0-2. Oh, 2 count now to Fry. That one hangs outside. 1-2. One-two count with one down. Fry makes contact, sends it back to the second baseman. Rather, Sute, the shortstop, who moved over on the shift. And that'll be an error, I believe, at short for Sute after the bobble. One run will score. The base runner savers well, and Chowan makes this one a 3-1 game. The Warriors, however, still have the lead.
Now batting, number 22, Marquise Lanier.
Lanier at the plate now for the Warriors. One down here in the inning. Back to a normal setup for the Warriors infield after the shift. Look for Chowan to go for the double steal here with just one out and a runner over at third. Rather, runners on the corners as well. Smart move by there, Connor Ewing, the catcher for the Warriors. Allow the double steal to partially take place. Just to steal second there from Rose. Now runners at second and third with one out. Two-zero count here to Lanier. Makes contact, but they'll send it back foul. Now 2-1. Two-one count here with one out to Lanier. Runners at second and third for Chowan. Bennett delivers the pitch. That'll be low, 3-1. Three-one count with one out here to Lanier. Pitch from Bennett. Makes contact. He'll send that one out into the outfield. Richards is there to stop it, but one run will score, and that'll be a single for Lanier. And it's now a 3-2 ball game. As Chowan has nipped away at the Warriors' lead here in the top of the third. Now, runners on the corners for the Hawks with just one out. Jack Kane back at the plate now, went as 1 of 1 for today's game with a single. And that chopper down the third base line barely skips foul. That could have been disastrous for the Warriors. At least one run would have scored. Ewing flips over to second. Try to get the stealing Lanier. Won't get there in time. And now runners at second and third for the Hawks with just one out. Lanier's seventh stolen base on the season for Chowan. Oh, 2 count. Makes contact, flips over to Timo Shaw at third, and it'll be ruled foul. Kane with an 0-2 count and one out with two runners on, second and third. And Bennett got him to chase one outside, and he'll send him down on strikes.
Now batting, number 12, Trenton Lee.
Trenton Lee stepping to the plate now for the Hawks. 2 outs here with 2 on. Second and third. Lee takes the curve ball to the lower corner for strike 1.
Lay near.
0-2 here with 2 outs. Lee at the plate. Lee makes contact, sends that one out into the outfield. Left fielder backs up, and he'll be there to make the out. That's Jared Jones in the outfield. For the third out of the inning, we head to the bottom of the third. The Warriors hanging on to a 3-2 lead over Chowan. Stay tuned. More Warrior baseball still to come on the SWU Sports Network. Bent will take ball 1 here on now 1-0 count. Jones over at first following the single. here in the bottom of the third inning. Bent sends one foul. A 2-1 count here to Bent. And Bent will get one down out onto the outfield wall, and that'll be a double, maybe more, and that's where they'll stop them. Runners at second, third now after Bent stand-up double with no outs here in the bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, number 12, Julio Justo.
Julio Justo stepping to the plate here with no outs. And if you're Mike Gillespie and you have to pick one guy you want to put the plate with two on at second and third with no outs, you're picking Julio Justo. A powerful yet also reliable bat in this Warrior lineup with no outs. Runners at second and third. Jones lead runner. Justo at the plate. Beekler delivers the first pitch, and it'll sail high, ball one. On deck for the Warriors is Tanner Glass. Justo makes contact. He'll sail that one into foul territory. First baseman will jog over, and he'll just miss it as he collides with the foul ball. With the foul territory wall trying to get the foul ball. Won't get there in time, and it's 1-1. One count here to Justo. Makes contact. He'll send that one into the outfield, and that'll lay one down, a hit. One run comes home. Justo rounds first. He's headed to second. Bent gets home as well. That'll play 2 runs. Justo looks to be aggressive, comes back, and that'll be a 2 RBI double for Julio Justo, and the Warriors take a 5-2 lead here over Chowan. Tanner Glass now due up for the Warriors as Justo stands at second with no outs here in the third.
Number 4, Tanner Glass.
Glass takes strike one. 0-1 here with a runner at second. No outs for the Warriors. Glass looks at it sail high. 1-1. Glass makes contact, and he'll get over the shortstop. He flips to third. The throw won't be there in time, and that'll go down as a hit for Tanner Glass. And Connor Ewing back at the plate for the Warriors, 1-for-1 today. And in his previous at bat, he also had 2 runners on, and he sent one over the outfield wall with a 3-run homer. And it looks to be we have a mound visit for Chowan here in the bottom of the third inning. The Warriors lead the Hawks 5-2 here on the SWU Sports Network. No outs here in the bottom of the third inning here on the SWU Sports Network. Connor Ewing at the plate for the Warriors, as they hold a commanding 5-2 lead with runners on the corners. Once again, no outs. Ewing lets one sail low. Ball one. Ewing sends a skyrocket out into the outfield. It's not going to get out of the park. It'll go into the left fielder's glove. The runners will tag. Husto takes second. Glass trots back to first. And that was a sac fly RBI for Connor Ewing. Make it 3 RBIs on the day for Ewing. The Warriors now lead 6-2. Correction there, 4 RBIs on the day for Connor Ewing.
Number 1, Ty King Richards.
Ty King Richards makes contact, sends that one over the foul territorial wall. That was a good 68 inches to the right of the foul wall. Now 0-1. Richards once again sends that one pretty far out. Now I'd have to get a closer look on the exact drop point to get an exact measurement over the foul wall. I'm sure it was triple digits in the inches, though. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Richards goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. DJ Ludwig at the plate now for Mike Gillespie's squad.
Number 10, DJ Ludwig.
Glass over at first here with 2 outs in the inning. Ludwig at the plate. Strike 1 delivered. Beekler from the mound. Swing and a miss from Ludwig. And he'll go down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts from Beekler ends the inning. And with 3 in the books, we head into the top of the 4th. And the Warriors hold a 6-2 lead over Chowan. Stay tuned. More Warrior baseball still to come. I'm Cade Crenshaw here on the SWU Sports Network. Here in the top of the 4th inning now for Chowan. 6-2 is our score, and the Warriors are hanging on to that lead. Aaron Bennett remains on the mound for the Warriors. Dallas Trevina at the plate for the Hawks. here for the top of the fourth inning. Bennett delivers the first pitch to Trevina and gets it to hang inside for strike one. That one nips outside in the dirt. We're now 1-1. One count now to Trevina with no outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. One-two count to Trevina. Makes contact. He'll send that one back foul. 6-2 our score here in the top of the fourth inning after back-to-back three-run innings in the second third for the Warriors to give them this lead. Look back in the second inning, Connor Ewing sent a three-run homer over the left field wall. 1-2 count, swing and a miss from Trevina, and he'll go down on strikes. And Bennett has been stellar from the mound today for the Warriors. Harley Davidson now trying to get things rolling for the Hawks as they trail 6-2.
Now batting, number 2, Harley Davidson.
One down here in the top of the fourth inning. Davidson at the plate. Pops one high into foul territory. Shao comes over from third. And that'll hit off the top of the dugout roof into foul territory. Now 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count here to Davidson. Makes contact, sends that one out into center field. Richards moves over to his right to make the out. And we've got two down. Nicholas Lees, the junior from Suffolk, Virginia, now in the box for Chowan. Two down here in the inning. Bennett delivers the plate, strike one. Into the dirt, now 1-1. Makes contact, straight back to Sean Sute for the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth, and the Warriors lead 6-2 over Chowan. I'm Cade Crenshaw. Stay tuned for more Warrior baseball right here on the SWU Sports Network. Timo Schau stepping to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now on the mound for Chowan, sidearm pitcher in Robert Burns. One count here from Burns on the mound. The Warriors holding a 6-2 lead over Chowan. Strike 2 delivered, now 2-2. Schau makes contact about a foot in front of the plate. And the out will be over at first. Sean Sute, the 2-hole hitter, 0 for 2 in today's game with 2 strikeouts at the plate now for the Warriors, with just 1 down in the inning.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 16, Sean Sute.
Sute swings and misses for strike 1. Sute makes contact, and he'll get past the second baseman, and Sute will take first. Around it, trot back, and the Warriors have a single. Jared Jones now stepping to the plate for the Warriors.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 27, Jared Jones. Y'all, imagine if James Earl Jones did
I'll sail outside, 1-0. Outside 2-0.
Alright, keep checking first.
2-0 count here to Jones. One hangs low. 3-0. And Jones will go on a 4-pitch walk. And the Warriors now have runners at first and second with Quentin Bent stepping to the plate.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 6, Quentin Bent.
One down here in the inning. Quentin Bent at the plate. Lets one sail inside at the kneecaps. 1-0. Here to Bent. Just a bit outside now. 2-0. Burns struggling here in his relief appearance of Beekler on the mound. Sute, the lead runner, at second. Jones stands at first for the Warriors. Bent at the plate. 2-0 here with 1 out. Warriors leading 6-2. Sails inside. 3-0. And that's ball 7 from Burns. Burns appreciating the scenery around the mound. 3-0 here with 1 out. Bent calls time. Three-0 count here with 1 out and 2 on. And Bent takes one to the rib cage, and that'll load the bases with just 1 out. And Julio Justo stepping to the plate for the Warriors.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 12, Julio Justo. Julio Justo.
Julio Justo at the plate now for the Warriors. Bases loaded with 1 out. Makes contact back to the second baseman. Flips over to second, now to first. And that'll be a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. And just like that, we're through 4. And the Warriors lead 6-2 over Chowan. Stay tuned, more Warrior baseball still to come on the SWU Sports Network. Here to kick off the top of the 5th inning, Warriors leading 6-2 over Chowan, Anthony Jefferson. Bennett remains on the mound for the Warriors. Just for that reason, still delivering strikes from the mound, 0-1. A 1 count here to Jefferson. That one bounces in the dirt outside. Now 1-1. One count here to Jefferson. Strike 2 delivered now, 1-2 count. Jefferson's the first batter of this inning for Chowan. Jefferson makes contact, sends that out in left field to the left of the third base line into foul territory. Now 1-2 with no outs. High foul ball. One-two count here to Jefferson. Fouls one back once again.
The little boy caught it.
Back-to-back foul ball catches from a young fan here in attendance today, outside of your camera angle. Driller back to Bennett on the mound, and he'll flip over to Bent at first for the easy out to kick us off here in the fifth. Nick Rose stepping to the plate now for the Hawks.
Now batting, number 25, Nick Rose.
One down here in the top of the fifth for Bennett as Rose steps to the plate. Fresh count here, first pitch delivered. Strike one. Rose makes contact, sends it out to the outfield. It's just going to be out of the reach of the outfielder. Ty King Richards moves over from center, and that'll be a stand-up double for Nick Rose. As Glass reached out in right field, couldn't bring it down, just out of the reach of his glove. And Chowan now has a runner at second with one out on the board. Jared Fry stepping to the plate now for Chowan.
Jared Fry.
A major shift here from the Warriors for Fry. One down. Runner stands at second. That's Rose. Makes contact over to Bent, and they're going to rule it foul. Inside, now 1-1 count. One count here to Fry with one down in the inning. Rose stands at second. Bennett delivers the pitch, makes contact, that'll drop, and Richards throws it home now as Rose will be sent around. The throw won't get there in time, and Chowan scores their third run of the inning off of an RBI single from Fry. Lanier stepping to the plate for the Hawks now with one down. Lanier in the box with one down. The Warriors still lead 6-3 here in the fifth. Curveball hangs inside for strike one. A 1 count with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Lanier makes contact, sends that one out into left field. Jones backs up, and it's going to be out of play over the outfield wall. Home run for Lanier. And we now have us a ball game, ladies and gentlemen, at Keith Connor Field, as the Warriors still lead 6-5. Marquise Lanier sends one out into left field. Looking at his stat line here, his 5th homer of the season, and make it 17 RBIs.
Now batting, number 20, Jack Kane.
Jack Kane in the box now for Chowan with 1 down in the inning. Swing and a miss from Kane for strike 1. That one hangs in on the outside corner now, 0-2 with 1 out. Oh, 2 count to Kane with 1 down in the inning. Bennett delivers the pitch, sails high outside for ball 1. In the dirt, now 2-2 count. Two count here to Kane. Fouls one back to stay alive. Two count here with 1 out in the inning. Bennett delivers the pitch from the mound. The base is empty. And he'll sit him down on strikes for out number 2. Trenton Lee stepping to the plate now for Chowan. Strike 1 here. Delivered from Bennett with 2 outs in the inning. Here in a 6-5 game, the Warriors are hanging on to that lead here over Chowan. That one sails high, 1-1 count now. 1-1 count. Makes contact, and that'll be a base hit out to center field for Trenton Lee. Dallas Trevena stepping to the plate now for Chowan with 2 down in the inning.
Now batting, number 11, Dallas Trevena.
Two down here in the inning for Trevena. That one hangs low for ball 1. Here in the top of the 5th, the Warriors lead the Hawks 6-5. Trevena hits one over to Sean Sute at short, flips it over, and the throw is there for the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th as the Warriors lead Chowan 6-5. Stay tuned, more Warrior baseball still to come right here on the SWU Sports Network. Here to kick off the bottom of the 5th inning is Tanner Glass at the plate for the Warriors. Ball 1 will sail inside. In a game that the Warriors are hanging on to a 6-5 lead over Chowan. Glad to have you with us here on the SWU Sports Network on a Friday evening. Remember, you can follow along with all SWU athletic events here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network or by visiting www.swuathletics.com for more information. Glass hits a grounder over to the 3rd baseman who flips it over, and there will be the out made at first. Ty King Richards looks to be stepping to the plate now for the Warriors. Correction there. Richards will be on deck. Connor Ewing stepping to the plate.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 28, Connor Ewing.
He'll get hit and jog over to first now.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 1, Ty King Richards.
Ty King Richards at the plate now for the Warriors. Takes strike one. They'll check first on a 0-1 pitch. Get back safely.
What's the maddest that you've ever seen G before?
3-1 count here to Ty King Richards. And he'll break through with a error by the shortstop, and the Warriors now have 2 on with just 1 out.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 10, DJ Ludwig.
DJ Ludwig stepping to the plate for the Warriors now. Ludwig gets hit, and he'll take his base. That brings up the leadoff hitter in Timo Schau.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 2, Timo Schau.
Timo Schau takes ball 1 outside. Here with 1 out in the inning and the bases loaded for the Warriors. Timo Schau gets a hit down the first base line. 1 runner score, make it 2. They're waving the 3rd runner home. That's Mike Gillespie sending the runner home. And that'll be a 3 RBI double for Timo Schau here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Warriors. And we now have us a 9-5 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors lead by 4 over Chowan here in the 5th.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 16, Sean Sute.
Looks like we have us a pitching change here. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on the SWU Sports Network. Back here in the bottom of the fifth inning with one out. Timo Schall stands at second following his 3 RBI double that put the Warriors ahead 9-5 here over Chowan. Sean Sute, the shortstop, steps to the plate now with Jared Jones on deck. Sute hits one high in the air in the outfield. Lanier will be there to make the out. Schall stays at second.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 27, Jared Jones.
Jared Jones stepping to the plate now for the Warriors here with 2 outs in the inning. Timo Schall standing at second. Jones swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss from Jones for strike two now with 2 outs. Jones makes contact, sends that one out into center. And the outfielder's there to make the grab. For the third out of the inning, we're through 5, 4 to go. And the Warriors lead Chowan 9-5. Stay tuned for more Warrior baseball still to come. I'm Cade Crenshaw here on the SWU Sports Network. We're back here for top of the 6th inning action here on the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw. Glad to have you with us here on this Friday evening. At the plate for the Hawks was Harley Davidson, and he can't get the motor going quick enough to get over to first. And the first out of the inning is registered. One down here in the top of the 6th.
Number 8, Nicholas Lees.
Nicholas Lees stepping to the plate now for the Hawks with 1 down. The Warriors leading 9-5. Ball 1 will hang low. 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch. Gets in there for a strike, now 1-1. One count here with one down. Gets in there for a strike, now 1-2. One-two count now to Lees. Dribbler back over to second base, and Bent stands at first for the out. 2 down. Anthony Jefferson due up for the Hawks here. In the top of the 6th inning.
Number 5, Anthony Jefferson.
Swing and a miss from Jefferson. In the dirt. Now 1-1 count. Makes contact there from Jefferson, and that'll be a single that'll drop in the outfield grass. He'll stop at first. And the Hawks now have a 1-out, or rather 2-out single from Jefferson. Nick Rose stepping to the plate now, the senior from Wendell, North Carolina.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 25, Nick Rose.
And we're going to have a pitching change here for the Warriors, I do believe, and looks like we're going to bring Bryson Fowler out of the bullpen now for Mike Gillespie's squad. We're going to take a break. Stay tuned with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. The Warriors lead Chowan 9-5. Stay tuned. More Warrior baseball still to come on the SWU Sports Network. Nick Rose at the plate now for Chowan with 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Runner over at first, that'll be Anthony Jefferson. Two down, Fowler now on the mound for the Warriors. And they get the pickoff at first, and Jefferson will be out on the throw. That ends the 6th inning. We head to the bottom frame. Warriors lead 9-5 over Chowan. Stay tuned. More Warrior baseball still to come. I'm Kay Crenshaw here on the SWU Sports Network. Quentin Bent stepping to the plate now for the Warriors here in a fresh inning, bottom of the 6th frame. On the mound now for Chowan, Philip Ashlock. Bent swings and misses on the changeup. If he had made contact, we may see one sail over the outfield wall. Now a 1-1 count. Two 2-1 here to Bent in the bottom of the 6th inning. No outs here for Quentin. Makes contact. One hopper over to the third baseman. And the throw will be over to first in time for the first out. Julio Justo stepping to the plate now for the Warriors with 1 down in the inning.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 12, Julio Justo.
Husto takes the 1-0 pitch. Ashlock on the mound for the Hawks. Goes inside. Did it hit him? Ump says no. And it'll be 2-0.
Oh my God.
Husto sends one sky high, and the catcher will be there in foul territory to bring it down for out number 2. Tanner Glass now at the plate for SWU.
Tanner Glass.
Glass makes contact, rips it into left field, and it'll fall for a 2-out single for Tanner Glass. Connor Ewing, the catcher, stepping to the plate for the Warriors. I'll put Ty King Richards on deck.
Now batting for your Warriors. Number 28, Connor Ewing.
2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tanner Glass stands over at first after his 2-out single. Ashlock on the mound. Swing and a miss from Connor Ewing for strike 1. Ewing will foul one back for strike 2. Now an 0-2 count. Tosses one high. Glass gets back over to first in time. 1-2. Ewing makes contact. He'll send that one out. Down the third baseline in left field. Gillespie rounds Glass over to third. Ewing to second. And the Warriors have 2 in scoring position with 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th. Ty King Richards at the plate for the Warriors. Hitting .219 on the season
Number 1,
with 5 RBIs. Strike 1 delivered for Richards. That'll sail in the dirt, now 1-1. Ewing's at second, Glass, the lead runner, at third here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Warriors currently leading the Chowan Hawks by a score of 9-5. Outside, now 2-1. Two-one count here with 2 down to Richards. Outside, 3-1. Richards will take ball 4 in the dirt. He'll jog over to first. We now have the bases loaded for DJ Ludwig here with 2 outs.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 10, DJ Ludwig.
2 outs here in the inning for Ludwig. Makes contact over to third. Did he hang on to it? They're going to say no. Ewing safe at third. That'll be an error on the third baseman. The second of the game for Chowan. And Ludwig will get to first. And the Warriors now lead 10-9. Timo Schau at the plate now for the Warriors, the leadoff hitter, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Warriors leading Chowan by a score of 10-5.
Number 2, Timo Schau.
Strike 1 delivered. Bases loaded here for Schau. With 2 outs, Ewing is the lead runner at third. Schau makes contact. That'll drop for a single. 1 run will score. They're waving home 2. That'll be a 2 RBI single for Timo Schau. And the Warriors have taken a 12-5 lead over Chowan. Sean Sute now due up for the Warriors.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 16, Sean Sute.
Runners on the corners for Sute here with 2 outs. Strike 1 delivered on the outside edge. Inside, 1-1. Makes contact, dribbler over to the third baseman, flips over to first, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. 6 in the books, 3 to go. We head to the top of the 7th, with the Warriors leading Chowan by a score of 12-5. Stay tuned for more Warrior baseball right here. I'm Cade Crenshaw on the SWU Sports Network. here to kick off top of the 7th inning action on the SWU Sports Network. Warriors lead Chowan by a score of 12-5. Nick Rose at the plate for the Hawks. Outside, now 1-1 count. Now 2-1. Two-one count here to Rose. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Makes contact to stay alive. Fouls one back. Throws one outside, now full count. Full count here to Rose. Fowler on the mound, delivers the pitch, makes contact, sends one high in the air. That'll stay in the ballpark. Timo Schau comes over third, can't hang on to it, so it's out of his reach. And we'll come back here on a full count. Makes contact straight over to the second baseman to Bennett first. And we'll have 2 down in the inning.
Now batting, number 7, Jared Fry.
Correction, 1 out. Jared Fry steps to the plate now for Chowan. Swing and a miss from Fry. Tosses one low in the dirt outside, now 1-1. Showed bunt, pulled back. It'll sail inside, now 2-1 count. Two-one pitch sails outside. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. Makes contact, sends one out into center field. Ty King Richards is there for out number 2. Marquise Lanier at the plate now for the Hawks.
Number 22, Marquise Lanier.
Two down here for Lanier. Strike 1 delivered from Fowler. Strike 2, straight down the middle. Lanier, watch them both sail in. Swing and a miss. And he'll go down on strikes. That ends the top of the 7th inning. It's time to stretch, folks. We head to the bottom frame. Stay tuned to more Warrior Baseball. I'm Kay Crenshaw here on the SWU Sports Network. Bottom of the 7th inning action here on the SWU Sports Network. Slade Cowan on the mound now for the Hawks. For Chowan, Jared Jones at the plate for the Warriors. He takes a 0-1 count. Second pitch from Cowan. Jones makes contact. That one's sent down to right field, and you can kiss that one goodbye. It's gone from Jared Jones. A solo home run here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Home run. Number 27, Jared Jones.
The Warriors take a 13-5 lead off of that solo jack shot by Jared Jones to right field.
Yes, sir.
On Cowan's just second pitch,
Now batting
Jones sends it in to right field.
6, Quentin Bent.
It's Jones' third homer of the season. Quentin Bent now at the plate, takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Inside now 2-0. Bent makes contact. That'll be a moonshot high. Not long enough, and the second baseman will be there for the first out of the inning. Now Julio Justo steps to the plate for the Warriors.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 12, Julio Justo.
With one down here, Justo at the plate. Lets one sail outside for ball 1. Justo makes contact, but it'll sail foul. Now 1-1. 1-1 count here to Julio Justo with 1 out. Justo puts a dribbler into the ground, straight back over to the first baseman. And that'll be good for the second out of the inning. Tanner Glass steps to the plate now for the Warriors.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 4, Tanner Glass.
With 2 down in the inning, Glass steps to the plate. Base is empty. Puts contact, sends it back foul. A 1 pitch. Made contact. Once again, it'll sail foul. This time over to the home dugout. 0-2 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Makes contact, sends that one sky high. Looks like the first baseman will be the one to bring that one down, make that the second baseman just 6 feet away, and that'll end the 7th. And the Warriors extend their lead to 13-5 thanks to a solo home run by Jared Jones. We'll head into the 8th with 7 in the books. Stay tuned, more Warrior baseball still to come here on the SWU Sports Network. Here for top of the 8th inning action, with the Warriors leading Chowan by a score of 13-5.
I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
Jack Kane at the plate here for the Hawks. Takes one inside. One 0. Makes contact. He'll send that one sky high. It'll stay in the ballpark. Ty King Richards coming out from center and brings it in about 20 feet from his original starting position for out number 1. Trenton Lee now due up for the Hawks. Strike one hangs on the outside edge for an 0-1 count here with 1 out. Strike two. Now an 0-2 count here with Fowler remaining on the mound for the Warriors. In the dirt. Now 1-2. One-two pitch. In the dirt. Now 2-2. Two-two count here to Trenton Lee with one out in the inning. Makes contact. Dribbler into foul territory. Stays alive. Fowler wanted the outside edge. Didn't get it. Now a full count. And he'll walk him. A one-out walk there from Lee. Brings up Dallas Trevena.
Now batting, number 11, Dallas Trevena.
Trevena stepping to the plate here with one out. A runner over at first. That's Lee drawing the walk. Bryson Fowler on the mound for the Warriors. Delivers the pitch. High for ball one. One goes in the dirt, and that'll push Lee over for a stolen base. Two 2-0 count here from Fowler. One down. Strike on the outside corner. Now 2-1. Pops one high into foul territory, and Timo Schau's there to make the second out of the inning. Harley Davidson now due up for Chowan.
Now batting, number 2, Harley Davidson.
The Hawks truly need their offensive motor to start running here, trailing by 8 runs in the 8th. Davidson may be the man to do it with 2 outs. Chowan has had plenty of opportunities in today's game, leaving multiple runners stranded, scoring all of their runs. 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th. Fowler delivers strike number 2 here on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. A runner is at second. That's Lee. Davidson makes contact, and he'll hit it into the outfield for a 2-out single. Chowan now has runners on the corners. Nicholas Lee's now due up for the Hawks.
Now batting, number 8, Nicholas Lees.
Lee's here with 2 outs and runners on the quarters for Chowan. Inside for ball 1. Thirteen to 5 our score here in the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the Hawks as Nick Lee's at the plate. Fowler on the mound for the Warriors, a 1-0 pitch. Lees makes contact straight over to Bent, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th with the Warriors leading 13 to 5. Connor Ewing will be due up in the bottom frame. Stay tuned, more Warrior baseball still to come right here on the SWU Sports Network. Following a Connor Ewing fly out to left field here, we now have 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning with Ty King Richards stepping to the plate. Strike 1, catches the outside edge. (13 to 5) our score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sneaks inside on a curveball from the lefty now, 1-2. Outside now, 2-2 count with a 1 down. DJ Ludwig on deck now for the Warriors. Richards makes contact, sends that one out into the outfield gap. The center fielder is there to make the grab. Ludwig now due up for the Warriors here with 2 outs.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 10, DJ
Ludwig makes contact, and that'll be a 2-out single of the middle for the freshman. Timo Schau now in his 4th plate appearance for the Warriors in this one.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 2, Timo Schau.
2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Warriors lead 13-5 over Chowan. Sails outside for ball 1. Timo Schau will drop one into the outfield. They'll wave Ludwig around to third. The Warriors will have runners on the corners here with 2 outs after back-to-back 2-out singles. Sean Sute now at the plate for the Warriors.
Now batting for your Warriors, number 16, Sean Sute.
Runners on the corners here with 2 outs for Sute. I want to sail inside for ball 1. Jared Jones on deck for the Warriors. Sails outside now 2-0. Count here to Sute. Strike 1 of the at-bat delivered. Two-two count here with 2 outs. Runners on the corners for Sean Sute. Sute makes contact, and that'll be a base hit out into left field. Sute scores 1. The Warriors take a 14-5 lead over Chowan here. Jared Jones set to step to the plate here. Just an inning ago, sent the ball over the right field wall for a solo home run. Now steps to the plate with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Timo Schau, the lead runner. Jones foul tips that one back for strike 1. A 1 count here to Jones with 2 down. Sails outside, now 1-1. Quentin Bent is the batter on deck for the Warriors. Jones makes contact, sends that one sky high. Looks like it's going to stay in the ballpark, and it'll reach foul territory for the 3rd out. 8 in the books. 1 more to go. The Warriors can get 3 runs here, rather 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Chowan doesn't tie it. We'll call this one a ball game. Stay tuned, fans. Top of the ninth inning still to come right here on the SWU Sports Network. Top of the ninth inning here of this one, as the Warriors lead Chowan by a score of 14-5. Anthony Jefferson at the plate for the Hawks as they're down to their final 3 outs of this one. That one will be in the dirt, now 2-0. A great sunset here over Dr. Keith Connor Field. And what a great night for baseball it has been. Showers early this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to take your attention off of the game.
Delayed our start time from 4 to 5 p.m. What a beautiful ending to this day on a Friday evening. Sales outside now 3-0.
Let us all pray. I feel like G would flip it.
Fowler walks him on 4 straight pitches, and Jefferson will move on up to first base. You know, when I think of Jefferson moving on up, think back to the sitcom The Jeffersons, where, of course, in their theme song, they're moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the east side. No outs here in the top of the ninth.
Number 25, Nick Rose. My God. Oh, Nick Rose.
Rose steps to the plate here. Strike 1 delivered. Fowler will check first. Jefferson gets back safe. 0-1 count here with no outs to Rose. Strike 2 delivered, now 0-2. Oh, 2 count here. Rose will call time with no outs in the top of the ninth. Oh, 2 count to Rose. Pitch will sail outside now, 1-2. One, two here with no outs. A runner at first. That's Jefferson. Rose makes contact. It'll sail foul. Stays alive at 1-2. Rose fouls one back. The Warriors are leading this one 14-5 in the top of the 9th inning. Chops one foul, the third straight foul tip for Nick Rose, as he's still sitting in a 1-2 count with no outs. Jefferson is the base runner live over at first. The fourth straight foul tip here from Nick Rose. He'll sit him down on strikes as Bryson Fowler gets a strikeout here. The first out of the top of the 9th inning. Jared Fry now stepping to the plate now for the Hawks. Goes inside for ball one. Chopper over to the second baseman. He'll get the easy out over at first. Jefferson takes second base, but at the cost of an out over at first. That brings up Marquise Lanier for the Hawks. What could be final out of this one.
Now batting for the Hawks, number 22, Marquise Lanier.
Two down here, the runner at second for Lanier. Warriors in the lead 14-5. Strike one hangs on the outside edge. Swing and a miss from Lanier. Makes it an 0-2 count here with two outs. The Warriors are one strike away from wrapping up this one. And that's your ball game, and Fowler ends it on a strikeout. Warriors get the win over Chowan tonight by a score of 14-5. With the win, the Warriors improve to 11-12 in the regular season, 3-6 in conference play, while on the loss, the Hawks move to 8-9-1 overall. That wraps it up for our broadcast this evening. Make sure you tune back in for games 2 and 3 of this conference series. Coming up tomorrow right here on the SWU Sports Network with a doubleheader. Game times at 1 and 4 p.m. Look forward to seeing you then. From all of us to all of you, enjoy your Friday evening. We'll see you back here on Saturday afternoon. That's it for all of us. Thank you for joining us right here for Warrior Baseball. I'm Kay Crenshaw on the SWU Sports Network.